But I just want to tell y'all, black people are so crab in a barrel. Like y'all are so trash. Like it's people keep talking about your dads. Like y'all get on this hype. Like it's like y'all weirdos. Like y'all really be secretly haters. And y'all, like anything happen to one person, it's like we need it to happen to everybody. Like Diddy weirdo. Now we want to cancel Jay Z. This getting sued. Now y'all want me to be sued. It's like if I'm next, why are you on my page? If we're trash, why do y'all consume all the content you wear? If I need to be next to be sued because I don't put the next on me. I know how to do what I'm doing. I'm not just like MilagroGramz said in her video when she was clearing up with Nikki, when Nikki said we have the same energy, and she came back and said we're not alike, we're nothing alike. Me and MilagroGramz are nothing alike. She was absolutely correct. Okay? Our styles are two totally different at the end of the day. So stop over here. You're next, you're next, you're next. I'll give my opinion. I'm not fixated on one end or another. Okay? What is Megan Thee Stallion suing me for? Okay? Did y'all not watch the documentary? I've been on her side. Tory Lane shot her from the beginning for me. Okay? Now, if you can sue me over my opinion, then go ahead. At the end of the day, I don't put on defamatory statements, share and like and post nothing. Okay? So suck my. Okay? But let's be very clear. I don't go out of my way. That's why I don't break stories. If I'm breaking any tea, it's about a music release. Okay? So, suck my foot. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on YouTube more in depth, but really quick, I do think it's going to be interesting because I don't know. I just feel like I get what they're doing, but I'm just like I'm going to be interested. I just know it's hard to try to prove like for celebrities to try to prove defamation and like bullying when you're a public figure. So a lot of stuff that they're posting, it's like some stuff was her opinion and some stuff came from third parties. So I'm just trying to figure out how are they gonna make like Tasha K was like the original content. She was the original poster of a lot of the shit she was doing against Cardi B. I feel like Milagro was like sharing third party information and shit like that. Can she be sued for that? Like, I just feel like, girl, is this a strong enough case? I just don't feel like I don't know if I just feel like, girl, this is just a knockout, drag out of pocket case. If Milagro gets a good lawyer, she might have a case. So this will be interesting because I just feel like this was a lot like Tasha K, where she was like XYZ. She was taking information that she knew and she had, and would relay it. So it'd be interesting. And there's many people that didn't believe that Meg shot Tori. I mean, Tori shot Meg. Academics too. Why is he not being sued? But I don't know. But what the angle I feel like they're coming at is they feel like she's Tory Lanez's do girl, like you know what I mean, because she was at the trial. She was really locked in with them. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. We're gonna go over the filings on YouTube. Um, but it'd be real. I'm interested to see how this is gonna go because I just don't know if I feel like this. Huh?
Hey, she
Hey.
cannot sue. This is not gonna go the way I think they're trying to scare Milagro into standing down because this is not gonna go the way that they think. Because what did she lie about? Milagro has been highlighting that's overlooked in the case. She's not saying no off the wall random. So I don't see. I just this a tactic for me. Like I don't think Megan's already not likable. So for her to do this, because they're also coming for accounts, they're also coming for pages that heavily tweet. They're also sending people like they're gonna ban our IP. So I don't think this is smart. Like this is not good. And then for her, and honestly, I think she's suing the right. You should have paid Milagro because, girl, you're gonna draw a lot of people to her account, and she's
Girl,
giving it
are
up
you
so
done? Because she
raw.
sounds.
Okay, and that's what I was gonna say. So a lot of people say, "Oh, you're saying this her Tasha K era. This is her Tasha K era." Milagros about to be famous after this. If she plays her cards right, if she wins or whether she loses, girl, what's she gonna? How she gonna? Here now, you on TMZ. Congratulations, girl. I mean, girl, this. I mean, you had to know something like this was coming because you. First of all, let's not act like Megan didn't threaten to sue her last year or 2 years ago when the article came out. Like, girl, there was a whole article that was in People magazine where Megan Thee Stallion, I believe, threatened to sue her. And then she threatened to sue last year when the tape came out. So we knew this was coming. So Milagro, she stood on business and stood. So now it's time for her to really stand on business. And girl, this is her Tasha Care area. And sued by a major female rapper. Girl, you are the new Tasha K. She is the new Cardi. Who will win? Girl, what will it be? What will it be? Will she take the W? Will Megan Thee Stallion take the L? Will she owe $4 million? What will happen? We are seated. We are seated. And the girl's talking about, well, I'm mad and this and the third. I'm not mad by far. I be having my little moments on the internet. I like my these moments I don't need. I let y'all girls have those moments. I sit back and I'm seated for them. Okay? I'm here for it. I'm seated. But the lawsuits, girl, 'cause I just don't have time. No shade. It's no shade, girl. I'm not built for that, girl. I quit. It's no shade. So yes, girl, give me a little, Twitter tea, girl. I'm out. Okay, y'all got it. But yes, if she
I'm
wins, girl, this could be good.
Amar,
I'm
I
I'm
can't I
okay,
can't stand you.
finally. Okay.
Uh,
First of all, I'm so glad that the other girl is gone. I want to say this real fast. So let's say this. You guys are saying that she may not have a case. Not saying you or mine, but the young woman who just spoke. So if we're gonna go off the main thing that everyone is talking about, that is the fact that she was sharing the pornography, which was AI, obviously. That's the biggest thing. And we know that she did do that. There are a lot of facts, and I mean the receipts are there. I mean, you can just look it up. So if that's not one thing, I mean, she definitely does have a case. I mean, Meg has a lot, especially when it comes down to Milagros. I think we've just been a little too nice right now, and I know everybody has their own opinions about the whole case. But let's just be
You
for
got to
real.
read the full document. It's about 20 things
I
she
did.
alleged
No,
over
no,
the
no.
years.
So
It's all there.
no.
She got a
So
good
and
case.
listen, what I'm speaking of is when I seen that right, and that's what I'm saying. She really
Yeah,
does.
but I read the documents and it was just like, what did you think truly that made it a good case? Because it just seemed like,
When she
like the tweets. Wait,
said
wait, hold on,
that
hold on.
they
But
don't got the gun, and they like, no, they do
Hmm
have the gun. You said the gun was lost. Okay, so that was
Exactly.
proven to be false. That's just one of many things. And then you
Mhm.
encourage people to go look, just look at the likes, y'all. Look at the like. You sent
Yes.
people to go look at an AI video. Then it was
No,
proven to
she
be
posted
false,
it.
and you
Mhm.
continued acting like, oh, they trying to cover it up, y'all. Is she mentally
I see what
stable?
you're saying.
You
Very
did a
nasty
lot.
work.
It
Now think
wasn't
about it.
smart.
And if one can sue for revenge porn, isn't it pretty much the same? Let's be honest. So
No, no, I
she
think,
has
I
facts
think, I
there.
think, I think where they can get her is because it was like once they came out and said it was like, well, it wasn't true. Then it was more like she was like, well, no, Rock Nation's trying to cover it up. Like, so they basically like I feel like if they go at the angle like she always tries to make it like this conspiracy that Rock Nation is behind all of the lies or the truth that that gets debunked. Then you have a case because it's like you're doubling down on stuff versus just saying, well, okay, well, I did post it, if it was true or not. But if you come back out and be like, well, Rock Nation and this is just the conspiracy, and they may have a case there because she does typically sometimes double down. But then at the same time, there's been clips. I mean, there's those tweets that was from the court. I mean, if that was from Kelsey's testimony and she was giving her opinion, I don't see why what you're gonna do with those tweets. I tweeted what I tweeted, and that's what I felt. That's what I interpreted from Kelsey's statements. Like, girl, like, how are you gonna sue me
Yeah,
for
the
that?
tweets are just a summary of
Like,
all
how
the
are you gonna
parts.
sue me for that?
It's the whole
Mhm.
thing. The tweet's just a
Yeah.
small piece of the pie. It's in addition to a barrage of stuff she did. She just to me don't really move smart. I actually think Tasha K moved a little bit smarter until she flat out
Absolutely.
lied.
I'll give her that.
Until she flat out lied and said Cardi had a disease or something. It's like, all right, now you.
Tasha K's was completely lie.
It's like, now come on now.
The
That's just
problem with
funny
this,
though.
the problem with
This is
this, and I'm not gonna do my whole damn video here with y'all, but the problem with this is that the Milagro piece is because it could have been any one of us, I feel like, but Milagro made it very clear that she was close with Tory Lanez. So anything that she says looks like they can get her on an angle like she's trying to like harass her on the behalf of Tory Lanez because you're close in proximity with Tory Lanez. You were in the cahoots with the family. You were on the documentary. So it's like you're his do girl.
And that's my question. I'm an attorney. This is my foo-foo account. Um,
Okay, attorney with the foo-foo.
so part of the complaint said that she is a paid surrogate of Tory Lane. So that's going to be a huge bombshell reveal if it is true that Milagro is getting paid by Tory Lanez. Do we know
But
if
but
that's
wait,
true or
but
not?
wait, but wait, but wait, but
no,
wait.
let her
Wait, hold
finish.
on,
Let
hold
her
on. But hold on. But 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 if she's not, now that's a countersuit. Cause girl,
Exactly.
now that's defamation. So you better hope that she getting paid because if she's not getting paid by Tory Lanez and the family, well, girl, you girls just jumped out the window with a big fat lie.
Yep, I was going to say that's the other side of the
And
coin too. Yep.
And so that's why I'm seated for this. Because the girls actually feel like there's a battle here. Tasha K had no countersuit. She thought she did. MilagroGramz can actually fight a little bit. Because, girl, I don't think she's getting paid by Tory Lanez's people. So why would you jump out the window and say that?
Would that mean they waited 4 years? They collected something, whether they subpoenaed them records or something.
but I just feel like honestly, Armon, I feel like I do feel like she's in her Tasha K era because I do feel like a lot of big publications are picking this up. So clearly, she's gonna definitely get more popularity for this. But I feel like because Megan be trying to control the narrative so much, so I feel like honestly she don't even know like everything she's suing Milagro for. I feel like some of it is just things that she feels like she could sue her for because she feel like she has knowledge on. But like for example, the whole
sweetie,
situation with
that's not how a lawsuit goes.
no, no,
I'm
no, no, no.
sorry.
But
But,
hold on,
but,
hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
not how a
on.
lawsuit
Let me
goes.
finish though. Let me finish. I let you guys talk. Let me
It's
finish.
not you.
nasty word.
Why not sue Partisuit?
She probably next. Because then she typed it in on Twitter and then did a whole live. That is suable. That's what I'm saying. When you
She would never win against Nicki
Elon took the
if she ever
likes
go try
away
to sue
for a
her.
reason. Liking something, that is a way of publishing it. Same with Taylor
She
Swift.
would never win
You
a
may not
lawsuit against
directly
Nicki now.
post it, but you go like it. It is
Say
publicized.
something.
It's a way of
I'm
publicizing.
just glad everyone is seated so we can watch this because
Point here. Whether she benefit from it, she is being harassed.
Yeah, but I'm just saying to call Milagro over, if anything, she just boosted her.
Exactly.
She just
It,
boosted
it
her.
boosted her and it's going to bring the light to the case because she was more raw with the case that
And
people are
And
overlooking.
Milagro only ever spoke on that. She only spoke on the case, and
They
of
spoke
course
on the case.
she was biased, but she kind of just talked about the case
Well,
and
you
talked about
can't
things
brush
Nobody.
that
over that part. If she was
you know what I'm
biased, that's the
saying.
problem.
But everybody was
That's
biased.
part of
Megan
the
has people
problem.
that's
I
biased
mean,
to
that's
her, but
fine. But when you
Megan
get
has biased
proven that
people
your
too.
bias isn't even accurate, and you're saying, "Oh, he
Mm.
about to get off on this case," and it didn't happen, it's like, well, you look like a
Like y'all
dumbass.
acting like Milagro was out here
It
saying like atrocious things about her.
it's
Like,
really
come on.
about look since because Megan is a public figure, like this is partly it's a defamation case, and it's harder to sue a public figure on defamation. You have to prove malice. So if the court can prove that MilagroGramz was saying all this and it was in spite or there was malice involved, then she's going to be liable. So that's going to be partly the
Well,
questioning.
that's why they're trying to take the Tory Lane surrogate angle because you have to prove malice when it comes to a public figure. And so the malice
well,
comes
can they
from
prove
either Tory
malice?
Lane's do girl. That's why. That's the malice.
Can they prove malice though? Can they?
Well, I don't know. I'm a lawyer.
Well,
This
we
is
have
why
one
this
on
is so
here. We
bad.
have one on here, so let's listen to what she
But
says.
we don't know what kind of lawyer she is. She could be a fake lawyer. She could be some attorney. She could be a paralegal. She could be a
Hey,
Because let's
Megan,
see.
honestly though, Megan Thee
you know
Stallion and
fucking
Card
real lawyer.
Let's
Megan Thee Stallion.
wait.
Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they stay in court. They always trying to sue somebody all the time, child. That's
Well,
all
listen.
they do.
Listen.
Well,
Let me.
they always getting
Hold on.
attacked
Hold on.
off.
That's
Hold on.
that's
Hold on. Get too comfortable up here talking crazy on my court. But I do know this, girl. Don't get me in trouble. Don't listen. I know y'all talking about I'm next. I'm next. I was recorded. I'm on that. If I'm ever next, let's be clear. I was recorded. Hello.
do nothing. You didn't do nothing though, so you wouldn't be in trouble because you didn't do anything, Armand. So I don't even know understand what you're
Get her,
saying.
Armon.
Like, why would you even? Girl, I said what I said, girl,
Girl,
and
we
I ain't
gonna sue
taking that back because
Lucretia,
I meant it.
please. She want to stay out of court. Trust me, she got enough to worry about.
Well, a case is a case.
Girl,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
worried.
This is
Listen,
cracked
what
up.
y'all not gonna do is make me feel like I just need. I know. I don't even teeter the line, girl. I don't get into those bags like these other girls get into. It's no shade. That's not my style. I'm not really worried about it.
Interesting.
Don't. It's not interesting. It's facts.
No, it's very interesting.
What's interesting about it?
I feel like even over the course of the last 6 months, Armand, if we're going to be honest, I get that this is your platform and I was really trying to be sweet about it. But I've seen a whole lot from you. You know, you have a lot of opinions on when it comes down to you, the accountability is not there.
Have a lot of what?
She says that accountability is
No,
not
no,
there.
no,
I
no, no, no.
disagree. And
No,
again,
she said I have a lot of what opinions. That's what I'm trying to make sure what I said. She said opinions.
That's what she said. She said
Yeah. So
opinions.
okay. So again, what the? It's my platform, my opinion. Exactly. This is what I do. This is why I'm here. You're not suing me over my opinion, but I'm going to continue giving my opinion. Um, like what?
Nah, but Armand, let me ask you though, like, because I heard you saying that. I don't know if you probably was just joking, but you were saying that probably should sue Nikki, but like, she wouldn't have a case with that though. Like,
No,
she
I'm
wouldn't have
just saying, like, girl, I know why she's suing MilagroGramz because a lot of people can say stuff, but it
like.
just feels like, girl, you have zeroed in on me. You were on national TV on Tory Lane's side. We've seen you in the courtroom on Tory Lane's side. You keep with me. I gave you warning. She did give warning. She did give warning that she was going to sue.
I feel like the AI video is what tipped the scale. It's like, okay, this going
And,
too
and
far.
and she didn't stop. So that was her version of wiping her ass with the cease and desist. You get what I'm saying? Like there was warning. There was the People magazine warning. There was the AI video warning. But I guess she's just like,
Well, because it's kind of like they're trying to silence her. Like
no. Here's the thing.
AI
So okay. So
video.
on the other side, we can't move into that space of just silent. Like you can't you. Lay off me too, though. You get what I'm saying? Like you say what you got to say, but every day shouldn't be you on my back and you liking the porn. Like the AI porn video ain't got to do with the fucking case. You see, like certain have nothing to do with nothing. So I'm not gonna talk about that. If like it's just because that goes like into overkill.
So is it because Milagro voice a little too loud and getting
No, it just becomes
action?
okay. There's certain female artists. There's certain artists that I don't like. I think there was something like even I think I even moved past it. I think it was something about Young Miami. But every little thing that she do, I don't jump on it because it's like at that point it's overkill, and it's like okay, girl, you picky with me, but it's like if there's a porn video out that came out, I'm probably not gonna cover it on Cardi B or any of these hoes I don't like. I'm probably gonna let that rock because I'm like, girl, it's too far for me. I don't you get what I'm saying. Like, so I think it just became like every little thing Megan did, she was riding it, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna have to get you fucking back. Move. It's everything. It's one thing to talk about the music, one thing to talk about the numbers. It's another thing to talk about the case. Let it lay in between there, and then girl, if you don't like that, that's fine. But then it's the AI videos, it's this, it's that, and then you're trying to point me out to be a liar and this, girl, like you gonna have to and it's the only way I get you to leave me
She
alone.
directly asked her to stop, and she told her
But
just
ain't that
deal with it.
crazy though? But ain't that crazy though to talk about lies when this is the same? Like, how would you even see what Milagro's doing if you claim not to have social media, not to be on social media?
Mm.
I don't see none of that.
So
I
you
ain't
act
been
like the
there.
word still don't get out.
Now
Like
you're
you being
bothered.
delusional or what?
now you're so bothered that this woman is on the internet at constantly picking at you when you claim to not have none of these apps on your
When the
phone. You don't
AI
want.
video came out, people traced it back to Milagro. I mean, you can
No,
easily
it was
hear
not
about that
though.
stuff.
That was
Everybody
not
was
from
saying she was the
Milagro.
first person to post it, including
No, she
blogs.
was not.
I think
No, she was.
everybody getting so
Well, see,
conditioned
even
to
you gotta just
harassment
remember
now they
though, but
see
I
it.
think Milagro has to like be a little bit okay. Prime example. Okay, boom. Y'all know I don't the Cardi B and Offset. You know I don't with them. You know that. So the Offset email came out. All of y'all was sending that to me. All of y'all was sending that to me. The private email where him asked looking for the divorce from Cardi B from last year. I didn't. Milagro posted that. She got a cease and desist from Offset. Like, so there's just certain things I could have went and carried that and talked about you've been looking for this girl and this, that, and third. After you threatened me in my DM over Cardi B and this breakup, this, that, and third. I could have carried that, but it's like, girl, some of it, it's like it's not worth it because, girl, that's pertinent information that they be trying to set you up and they can get you on. So it's like, girl, y'all send it. I didn't post it. She posted it. Other blogs posted it,
No,
but her
Milagro didn't
platform.
post that. She didn't post it
I feel like though it's gonna come to a point where a lot of these
Then
bloggers are
why
just
did she
gonna.
get the cease and desist?
because her voice made people go to it. She mentioned it. She did not post it on Twitter. And then she has a tweet up still right now that says whoever made that AI, if that's not her, needs to be sued.
You're not listening because I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about an offset email.
Oh, I don't follow that, so I don't know about that.
She posted it, is what I'm saying. Certain just don't post. She got a cease and
Um,
desist from them, too. Offset sent her a cease and desist. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so
Um,
I was saying that in conjunction to, for me, I don't feel like that over there. But I'm not gonna take that as an opportunity to post every little thing because some can get you caught up. Yeah, it would have been a great move for me to post that and haha, look at Cardi B, da, da, da. Nigga would have been, but came back and sent me a cease and desist, girl, and we could have been, and y'all would have been, he's coming to get you, you're next. Da, 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 da. So some just don't even be doing, is what I'm saying. So I think for her, I don't think that she's necessarily taking those moments where she could have been like, you know what, I'm gonna skip over this when it comes to Meg and skip it. I think you don't let nothing pass. So you know what I mean. So maybe she should let some things pass, low
nah,
key.
but I feel though that a time's gonna come though where I feel like these bloggers, a lot of the bloggers are gonna talk. Like, they're gonna probably just keep it on the music because it seems like people just can't really say it. Like, if you once you go too far left, you getting sued. So like I feel like people are gonna come to a point where it's just gonna be like
Well,
they're gonna
well,
talk about the
here's
music.
the other thing. Well, here's the other thing that's important enough to know, and this is the catch 22 with it, right? If you're in this game long enough and you're good enough at what you do, you should get sued at least once. No shade. You get what I'm saying? Because that means, girl, your platform, like everybody has got. Don't let people tell you that just because everybody don't talk about it. Every blogger, you know, at some point, blog platform, they have gotten a cease and desist or a lawsuit, especially if they have a big platform. So, girl, take
And
it as
let's not act
private
like she
action
ain't
as
did it to
well.
Nicki Minaj before. She definitely has said disparaging things about her before, and then she trying to apologize now. This ain't the first time. I don't know why y'all acting brand new.
But Tuli, I promise you, you don't care about that. You only bring that up because it helps a
it's
narrative.
Whether I
brand
You
care
don't,
about
new.
it or not, don't
you
take
don't,
away
you
the
don't, you don't care
facts.
about
You
that.
can
But I'm
switch it
Okay.
just
any way
saying,
you
girl,
want.
you know,
The
Agreed.
facts are
we can get every blog, every person. Wendy Williams has been sued a million times,
It,
but
it's
it
it's
just is what it is. You just have to go through it and keep it pushing.
I don't
So,
know.
girl,
It's
she can
Mm.
do it.
Well, good luck to her on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's no
good luck
doubt.
to her, but it's new to me because I can't find the lie that Milagro told, or I can't find what I just don't understand that part of it. That's what's getting me.
well, she ran with the fact talking about that the gun was missing
But the
and
gun
lost
is
or whatever,
missing.
and then it was
Hey
discovered
y'all,
it's not lost.
It is
real
missing.
real
Who
Well,
put
fast.
it's
that on
not
the
lost.
record?
Like, that's a factual thing. So you don't want to be promoting a lie and spreading it,
That's
and then
not
it's
a
Real
lie.
false.
The gun
Hey
and bullet
y'all.
fragments are missing. That is
The
not a
gun is
lie.
not missing.
The gun is not missing.
Oh
The gun
Lord.
is in the LA Police Department. They
Oh,
have
come on.
the gun. Y'all keep spreading misinformation. That's why I've been sued.
So what you
Hey
just
y'all.
did, this is a result of
Okay.
misinformation. You
exactly.
going around
Start
spreading it
spreading
as a
lies.
And so
result of that.
that's
That is
why,
it.
and see, and this is why she's getting sued because they feel like you probably have listened to Milagro, and that's where you're thinking. And girl, you will go then to your platform and spread that misinformation that the gut is lost. Further pushing this narrative that this is all a lie. She made this up, and Tory Lanez never shot her. You get it? It's a domino effect. So you are helping the reason for your girl to get sued because you're like, well, what happened? That's exactly why she sued because you sat up there and acted like that wasn't misinformation.
Okay, one that's
I'm just telling you. Okay. Eva, what's the
Hey
tea,
y'all,
sister?
I
Hurry up,
will.
make it quick, because I'm not going to do my whole live show
I'm
again.
a. I'm gonna be quick. So, because
oh
I'm finna
let
get
her
back
go
on. I'm
first.
also film. I'm gonna cover this on my platform too. So, what I will say is that as much as people may not like Milagro, there was some disadvantages she experienced too throughout this whole Tory debacle. Like it was like she was the catalyst of it. This helps her as much as y'all may not like it. This absolutely helps her because Megan has a wider audience now. And the thing
Nobody
is,
cares
y'all,
it helps her though.
no, no,
That's not the
listen
point
to
of
it.
the
That's
lawsuit.
okay. I understand. I won't be long. I promise I'm gonna get down. I'm at work. So I'm not gonna tongue wrestle with you. I can go get paid for this.
Uh,
So all I'm saying is when it comes to this
It ain't
particular
enough.
situation,
uh,
it gathers. Thank you. I can pay your bills. So with that being said, I
You
just
can't.
feel like
uh.
I can. I just feel like when you put yourself in a position like this, right, and you're adamant about that, you know what comes along with it because we all know she been on the radar for quite some time. But I definitely knew some of them wax in that album was about her for sure.
That's what I was saying.
How is that gonna help her? She's gonna lose money when Megan wins, and the only people going to support her is Tory Lane's fans and probably some Barb's. How is
Well,
that?
It
hold on. She might get a pro bono lawyer. Nosy Ho got one against Nikki. So you might get a lawyer that say, "Hey, I'm gonna take a look at this," because you got to think. Here's the thing, guys. They went out and put out an allegation on her that's pretty heavy too, and that's anchoring in their case. They put out a strong allegation that she's a paid mole, okay? That she is being paid by Tory Lanez's camp to put out this information. That's very damaging to her career, to her credibility. So if she gets a lawyer that says, "Hey, are you getting paid?" and she goes, "I haven't received a dollar," and they can prove that they have a case and a counter. Because, girl, now you've just tarnished my reputation. You've made me look bad in the press and the media because you're the celebrity and you've been the victim. And so now it looks like I'm just this angry, nasty blogger that's just been trying to do my job. But you said that I was being paid. So, girl, Milagro has a countersuit, if you ask me, as well, if she ain't being paid. And there may be a lawyer that says, "Hey, I'll take this on for free because, bitch, we got something here." Because to throw out that she has been paid, that's a nasty allegation. That's heavy.
Armand, do you know who that lawyer
I don't
is?
give who the
Exactly.
lawyer is.
Oh, that
Do
is a
all
foul
that and
complaint.
not have some proof? You think they're gonna waste their time, their money, their resources? Because there's multiple people working on this case. Why would they do that if they didn't have no proof?
Well, I
They've been
mean, we'll
building this
have to
for
wait and
years.
see.
W, they
All I'm
got
just
proof.
saying is paid. And now, because if she is being paid by the Camp Milagro, you're a dirty dog and you definitely deserve
But
to be
there's
sued.
multiple like blogs that have actually been
Milagro
paid by
posted a
Tory Lanez.
video
If you
saying I'm
ask
over
me,
here
academic
with her
fat ass
folks.
is next.
I'm gonna
But
leave
They
that
but
finna
for
but
you.
get
listen,
that back.
posting a video and actually receiving compensation are two different things. I don't give a you can post a video in the back of the Rolls Royce. You receive any money to tarnish Megan Thee Stallion's brand likeness and face. Did you receive money for that? And if not, bitch, I'm countersuing because, girl, y'all try to put it out here like I was paid to harass you, which is a lie. That's where it anchors in for me, girl. Monies and payments being exchanged. And so I feel like if it is proven that MilagroGramz is being paid by Tory Lanez's camp, well, she 100% deserves to be sued. But if it comes out that she has not been paid, then girl, she needs to countersue because girl, that's not that's a big allegation to throw out on somebody, and that really tarnishes somebody's credibility. So, girl, I'm really hung up
That
on that
lawsuit
part.
getting dropped soon as that video of her alluding and saying it
My thing is
is
I would
admitted.
hope she would be getting paid if, with all the slandering that she's. It's just like I agree with you, Martin. This is Alicia, by the way. I agree with you. And I'm not a stand account, and I follow. I pretty much follow everybody, and I see everything from both sides. I'm not a stand account, but this is the thing where I agree with your mind. It's just like with Milagro. It's just like you could tell with the stuff that she literally posts stuff every week that pertains to Meg. Any little thing she does, she posts. So it's just like when you get a warning, like to leave somebody alone, or else I'm a sue. I understand doing your job if you're a blogger or whatever the case may be, but it's like with Milagros, it's like overkill. It's like for you to not like this girl so much and for you to feel this certain way, like feel how you want to feel about the Tory Lanez case, okay? Bottom line is he was found guilty. And I remember you also, Armon, reporting from the courtroom. And when you were hearing the evidence, you was just like, oh yeah, he did it. Once you heard that phone call from the courtroom, you
Been
laid
guilty
off
from day
of it.
one, girl. Me and Milagro was in the courtroom passing each other notes. She talking about not guilty. I'm talking about guilty, guilty. Like
Yeah, and
he
I
did it.
remember
It's
that.
no
I remember that.
thing. He
But
did
it's
it.
like ever since that case, Milagro has went into overkill with posting about Meg and every little thing. And then she did share that video, whether it came from her or not. That fake AI video, it came from her account, and I'm quite sure they
She
have
did
that.
not.
So she didn't post it. Everybody saw she posted it,
No,
whether
she
it
did
came from her
not.
or not. She posted the video.
No,
She
she did
posted.
not.
So everybody's saying that she posted that AI video of Megan. It didn't come from her
No, she
account.
did not. She did not.
Okay, well, I guess because I saw it
I
when
don't
she
think she
posted it.
originally posted it. I think she
I'm
shared
not
it.
saying it originally came from her, but she
She
reposted
did
it.
She
something.
told
She
No,
did
people,
she
she
did
something.
not.
said,
She
go
did
to my
something.
likes.
She
She said,
did something and made it visible on her page. Be very clear. Like we're not
yeah,
gonna
she
act like
said, go
she
to my
did.
likes video. So she directed people to watch the video.
So that was she reposted it. She hit the likes and directed people to go to her likes where you could see that was the video. She did she pulled the move there. She knew what she was doing. So girl, we're not gonna we're not gonna get into semantics there. She reposted girls to catch it. Like, come on, girl. Let's just be real here. That's how the judges and the court's gonna look. I like something and say, go to my likes. What am I doing? I want you to see the last thing I just like, girl, that I'm sharing, but not quote unquote sharing. Let's go. I'm not gonna harp on that. Come on, y'all. Don't play with me. Girl, she did that. It's no tea.
Okay, Armand, I got a question because you was there. Because I'm not here as a Milagro warrior, actually. So it's just some of this, like like some of the in her lawsuit. I'm gonna contest to that because I read documents, I read paperwork. Y'all are saying she put out misinformation about a weapon that's documented in his stuff that it was missing. Y'all now hear somebody coming out of Rock Nation like, oh, it's at the LAPD, but it wasn't presented at court. Armand, was the weapon presented at court?
Child, I don't remember, to be honest.
It was not. The weapon was not presented at court,
It
Armand.
It
wasn't.
That
wasn't
is what
presented at
I
court
don't
because
think
it
it's
was
a
It
in the
wasn't
lie.
that it was
custody of
wasn't presented at
No,
LAPD.
it
court.
was
He didn't
not.
want the weapon tested. His attorneys are the one that declined to test it.
Yeah,
So what are you saying? That's in the
LAPD has
court
had
documents. It
custody
was. It
over
was.
the gun since the shooting.
They've always had custody of the gun. Where are y'all getting this from? And this
But
is the
I don't
reason
even
why
feel
she's
like
being
they
sued because,
tested the gun. They didn't even test it.
well, if you go through the court records, he didn't even want to. They didn't even. His attorneys didn't even want to test it. If you go through it, it was never that the gun was alleged missing. It was never
They
reported
The
never
missing.
problem
read the
is they never
documents, y'all. They
tested the
never
gun.
read that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember shit.
Reason why they're saying like this is where you have to look at it, and whoever you rock with, it's like you got to use your non-biased opinion. Like, why would you post that the gun is missing? And this is my thing as a blogger, even especially after what happened to Tasha K, a fact check before you just post
Well,
stuff because you gonna end up like
at the
this.
end of the day, respectfully, because and if I'm just being honest, like if I was to tell Milagro something right now, it just at this point, this is a learning curve, like a learning lesson. Like, girl, we covered the case, we did what we did our big one, we got the TV show out the gig. Move on, girl. Like, and go to the
That
next one and go to the next. Let's get ready for Diddy or this or that. Like, but to still be on this Tory Lanez Megan years later, it feels personal. As Tory Lanez gets out, then we'll talk about it. But to harp on every little thing that comes out, it does make it look personal. Move on to the next case.
But Armand, is that fair? Because that's exactly what the media wants y'all to do. Like this is
It
beyond.
is
Yeah, it
fair if
is
he was
fair. You
guilty.
know, shit, move on.
Like, where do you?
Yeah, let me get it off. Let me get it off because I really don't want to argue with this. But Armand, this goes back to your statement with black people are so much crabs in a barrel bucket. We will never get on. Do y'all not realize that there is a black man probably sitting in prison, allegedly innocent
From
over a
Canada.
case that
Okay, okay. So, but let me ask you
But he
this.
like
Okay,
is
that's
let me
not
ask you
innocent.
this. Let me ask you this. And see, and I'm not going to speak for Milagro. I can't do that, and I definitely don't want to be wrapped up in this lawsuit with her. So, I will say this: if I'm MilagroGramz, I would have to be sitting back right now, thinking, is it worth it? Like outside of the social, like, what is Tory Lane's people going to like? Are they going to go this hard for me? Because I done continued to fight after every other publication, from Megan Cuniff to Nick at Night and TMZ and Armon Wiggins, everybody else that was there has moved. God, MilagroGramz has continued to fight, to fight, to fight. So he locked up, and now she finna be wrapped up financially. Is it worth it? Hopefully she getting something out of this because at this point now she done went into overdrive, and it's finna cost her money. Money that she has made during covering the case, she finna have to pay out to try to defend herself for still defending this nigga when it's like, girl, only I would only cover it if it was pertinent, viral, important information. But every step of the way, especially if you know that if there's a person on, like it just feels personal. It just feels like, girl, there's more to it because if you're really in doing the media thing, you move on to the next case. How many other cases have there been? How many other stories have there been? Why are we still talking about these? She's the only one that's been on this Tory Meg, if you really want to be honest. And so at some point, I could see why Meg and the team pushed it because it's like, girl, this wasn't just about covering the case, girl. You've made this your personal vendetta.
That pretty much is harassing her.
It's one thing to like as the things come out and you can like how it just came out that Sean Holly he was saying that Sean Holly was tied to blah blah. If she would have jumped on it, then boom, then she could have got her wax in, okay, because then that came out. But girl, every single day, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, girl, they're gonna get you, and y'all can call them say I'm hating or whatever, but I'm just saying you got to find a way to get your wax in without girls being looking like the standalone.
She's been whacking so much since that trial. It's almost like she wanted to get sued so she can make headlines. Because why else would you do that? I mean, it's almost like she wanted it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It looks like it feels like Milagro took on the Tory Lanez trial, like, and it still has it all. Like she's gonna ride the whole 10 years out with Tory, but I just hope she's getting something out of this because I would hate for her to have to go fight Megan Thee Stallion by herself without any of that money from Tory Lanez and the
Well,
family.
that's where they come in with the paid employee.
Oh yeah,
Real quick. I
yeah.
don't I don't have a dog in this fight, but I came up here because of what the Alicia girl was saying. They didn't test the gun at the request of Tory Lane's lawyer, which is why he filed a complaint against her because he felt like she requested that in the best interest of Rock Nation. So of course they didn't test the gun. That's Tory's whole point right there.
But
So
if his attorney has said she has no affiliation with Rock Nation because that made national headlines and he's trying to this is your attorney that you
so
hired.
my
But
So
my
you
that's
question
can't
not
say
my
after you
true. There are
lose.
so
clips of his daughter
answer my
background
question. Answer my
singing with
question.
Beyonce.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, if she has no affiliation with Rock Nation, then why is Megan Thee Stallion voice being used in a TV show that her daughter's on?
Reasonable doubt. Every lyric is from Jay-Z album is a title to the show
Yeah,
episodes.
I'm
Like
just
y'all
saying.
not really
And
Not
listening.
I'm
here's the
picking.
Okay,
I'm
thing:
not
so but
picking
this
and
is my
the
choosing.
thing.
the writ
Okay,
of ha- the
let's say
writ of
that's true.
habeas
Let's say that's
corpus.
true. Let's say that's true. Okay,
It is true. It ain't
but
no let's say it's true.
let's say that's true because I don't know. I'm not a
No,
stan. I
we
don't.
know
Y'all follow
because
You
these
we
don't
people.
read the
have
Y'all
to be
follow
a
court
these
stat. Listen,
celebrities
document.
day in and
and
day
this is
out.
where the gaslighting come in. Y'all say it's in the same court documents that you're citing. That's what's
Okay, but
annoying.
what I'm
It's in the
saying is
same
this
shit
is
you're
his
reading.
attorney. This is his attorney that he hired that he's
Exactly.
trying
So
to
it's
sue.
his attorney. So
So
how is
Rock
it
Nation
Milagro's fault
hired.
when
so
she's going off court documents? Ding, ding,
Exactly.
no,
ding,
I'm
ding,
I'm
ding, ding. It's
speaking
court
I'm
documents
speaking
she's
on
going
the
off
fact that
of.
you're saying that the gun was not tested because his attorney decided not to test it because she's affiliated with Rock Nation.
And
At the end of the
that is what
day,
happened.
And that's in
okay,
court.
at the
I'm not
end of
saying.
the
I'm
day,
not
that
saying
was
that's the
his
truth.
Comes to the gun portion.
Their claim is in the document. If you read the 24 pages, that but the gun is lost. They saying her thing is she is a simple search that she could have found that it was a lie. And they're saying that during the trial, the gun was not presented, but that's standard. They didn't need the gun. They had pictures and all this other stuff. They did not need the gun, but the gun is not lost. Nothing is lost. It's in evidence where everybody else evidence is. Another thing is, which I was arguing about the whole AI sex tape. In the complaint, they said that she reposted it when she got heat for it, and it got screenshots of this. They got screenshots in the 24 pages. Once she reposted it, they say that she got backlash. So she deleted it. They have a screenshot in the complaint where it's deleted. It says this post has been deleted. And they also got another screenshot where they said she directed people to go look at it through her likes. So a lot of that is all screenshotted and in the 24 page complaint. So that's what the thing is. It's the constant harassment. They're going back to 2022 of things that Milagro has said on YouTube. They got screenshots of her YouTube what you call that? The I don't know. I guess the what
The
y'all call it?
thumbnails, the
Yeah, the
thumbnails. Yep.
thumbnail. The
Hmm.
thumbnail. They have screenshots of thumbnails. So that's the thing. It's harassment. She can't get this pretty much. So a lot of that is 24 pages, but it's a good read. It's a lot petty, and but and I feel like somebody has said it like it's kind of like petty and kind of like a freedom of speech kind of thing. But that's their thing. But you also think this girl lawyer not taking this case for nothing. So they must already know she getting something from Tory Lanez if that's what they're complaining about.
But I feel like will this really really stick, or do you think that the Tory Lanez they're going to use the Tory Lanez stuff to make it stick? Because I just feel like this could be any one of us getting sued for
That's what I
anybody.
said. I was telling that to my sister, but but I go back to somebody said that. In order for that lawyer not gonna that big time lawyer not gonna sit there and let Milagro beat her in the case. So it must be something we don't know. They must already have evidence that she must be getting some from Tory. I don't know, of course, but Millie, you think about it on mine. Millie have only 27,000 followers on Twitter. Like, why would Megan Thee Stallion sue Millie? To me, it's
To
bringing more
make an
attention to
example,
her.
to make an example, and I don't blame her. I agree with the harassment part, but to say that she's spreading stuff, she's spreading what's in the court documents,
Yes, and that's
regardless
exactly what
of
they
what it
said.
is. She's spreading what they
It's
filed.
called poor journalism. If I
Yes,
just
that's what they
spread as I see it online, that's poor journalism. You
that's what
spreading a
they
lie
said.
still.
If
It's
she ain't
still a
spreading it because
lie.
she see it online,
It's
she's
still
spreading it because it's in
false.
court documents, not
Even if
because it's
it's in the court
online.
document, the
And
fact
listen,
of it is still false. You got to get that through your head.
well,
What's
well,
false
I
and
don't
what's
have to get
not.
it when
Reality
it
is
hasn't been
that the
tried
gun ain't
yet. He just
lost.
filed it. He
You
just filed it. It
publicized
hasn't been
that it
tried
was
yet.
lost. It ain't lost. So you
Yes,
published a lie.
Tory
and that's
published that.
and
That's who
that's
published
correct.
it. Him and his lawyer published that.
Well, she the one getting sued for it. So that ain't Tory problem.
And that's what they're saying. That's what the complaint says, that an easy search. Millie could have did an easy search that was could have debunked it. But she said she egging it on and reposting it. And they're saying that she knows she is lying. They
Which
claim
means
that
you
she
just
knows she is
jumping at
lying.
anything to throw at this girl. You ain't even taking the time as a supposed to be professional
Yes.
to go look. I feel like Armon would have went digging for the real tea.
All
She
right.
failed at that.
Don't put me in.
And
I'm staying
also
far away
Don't
from
put
that.
me in. Ah.
They have many screenshots, even throughout the court cases. They're saying that, you know, this one-sided narrative to make a scene. It's petty stuff, but they have a lot of screenshots. So I know many of y'all don't like the Megan, the lady with the bob and the glasses, but as many as screenshots of they've been working on this forever. So y'all just go check it out if y'all can.
The lady, who is it? Is the
Yeah,
lady with
they've been
what?
track-
Lala, go ahead, sister. What's the tea? Megan has always been a victim over here. Be very clear.
Girls, listen. Let me
Girl,
just
be
let me
very
just
clear.
I'll, let
Girl,
me just say
we have
this before
we
the
have no. Let's be very. We have always advocated for these styles. I mean, a crash out and burning bridges. I'm one of the only standing hoe. I know how to move somewhat.
okay. Let me just say like a little bit of advice for Milagro. Girl, let me just say this. You don't go posting everything that you get because sometimes, in my opinion, they set you up to post these things to have ammunition to sue you when they don't have enough. So
Mm.
what I would do if I was you is I would figure out who made the AI and investigate that. Number two, they're not going around suing everybody because then, this is why Cardi won against Tasha, because then it would be like, oh, you're suing anyone who has anything to say about you. So this is why it's basically like, okay, well, let's pick her since she doesn't have as much resources as academics, because you know what I'm saying, that this is just what they do. So also, if, get you a private investigator and find out who's been stalking you and who's been collecting information and following you, because as someone said on here, is how if she's off social media, how do they have all this information that you've been saying? So definitely get that, because if someone's been
It ain't difficult to find.
no, let me finish. If someone's been cyber stalking you, you can also utilize that on your behalf.
Milagro
Let
is
me just say
trending
that.
at number 10 on in the
You
United
can't be cyber
States.
stalked if your name is getting mentioned.
Trust me.
That's
This is
crazy.
like a
That
whole
is
game of
crazy.
ping
You keep
pong,
mentioning Megan, but yet you're getting cyber
and
stalked.
and
That's crazy.
we have to
Listen,
look at
in the grand
everything.
scheme of things, listen.
Reading court. Wait.
Hold on, no, I gotta say this. Let's just take it's getting serious right now, but let's just talk about the other side. This is amazing for MilagroGramz. She's made it. Her moment is here. Her moment is here. My thing is this. Let's be honest here, and then I really have to go. Didn't we? How did we feel like a MilagroGramz moment would arrive? Think about how she gives it up. Think about how she carries herself. Always been like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go hard. She calls herself nigga girl. So you don't think the moment is gonna come through a lawsuit? Now, how will it go?
Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side.